Hey guys, and welcome to Gadget Reviews, and to this review of Wonder Woman vs. Wolverine alternate ending. And now we are going to check this out because I have a request to do this, alternate ending as well. And yeah, let's just see what I think about it. Oh boy, so now of course, as we know, Wolverine is going to win here. Let's see how he's going to win, because they do have to think of something. And I just want to tell you that if you haven't seen my previous video that was super long analysis on this, you definitely should if you want to know where I'm coming with this. And I'm not going to watch the whole thing and react to the whole thing because it's just no use. I did a 40-minute video of that. So I'm just going to comment on what happened and what do I think about, how Wolverine won here. So let's watch that. And here, of course, is the moment where the original ended, the original video.
Heal from that.
Almost done. That is Terminator 2, maybe. Yikes.
Oh, damn it.
Okay guys, so first, I really want to acknowledge how awesome this actress is. I can't say enough good things about her performance here. I mean, this is the most awesome acting that I've ever seen from anyone from this, this series. So I'm really impressed with how she acts, everything that, she does. Her facial expressions are right on. In any moment. She reminds me really of Xena, which is telling a lot because I never believed that anyone can ever come close to Lucy Lawless' performance, her badassery and all of that, but she does have great qualities that are not far really from that. So I really love that actress. She really has enormous potential to play Wonder Woman, Xena even, and I'm not just saying that, I'm really not, for me to say that, it's huge acknowledgement. Okay, so first of all, as I said, if you watch my previous video, there were also a lot of comments there, and we discussed with some people what Wonder Woman is capable of, or what, Wolverine is capable of. And basically, first of all, it depends on which Wonder Woman version is displayed here. And apparently, because she is a goddess right now, like a full-on goddess in the comic books, that is not this version. This here is maybe her more common version, demi-goddess, but still it's, debatable whether or not she's going to be hurt from metal, although, she tends to be hurt only from magical metal, from metal that has magical properties, godly powers, that is meant for hurting gods or, people like her. So, even though, adamantium is the strongest metal on Earth, that is the strongest metal, in Marvel Universe, this is not Marvel, this first of all is DC, it's different rules. So, they're supposed to be different. After all, we have to acknowledge, I think, the fact that we're talking about two heroes from totally two different superhero universes, and we do not know what exactly will apply to one hero or another. But based on just logic, and if we're just looking them as heroes, just as heroes, and just as you know, coming from the Homo sapiens line of thoughts and universe that has similar laws and all of that, I mean, we can assume what will happen. So whether or not Wolverine claws will hurt Wonder Woman, I'm not really sure, guys. I mean, you can read all those comments. She maybe will get only scratches. I have no idea, because again, no matter how physically adamantium is, it's not about that when it comes to magical being like Wonder Woman, and godly being mostly, even if she's half goddess, that can be associated with magic, but it's more than magic. I mean, that, you know, the magic factor is the only thing that we can say and like we can connect to. The point is that when it comes to such beings, different rules apply to a certain extent. So let's say she will get maybe scratches. She will beat Wolverine the first time like she did in the original video. She could beat Wolverine. I mean, I just want to summarize. She can beat Wolverine with kick, just a kick, you know. She can kick him into space and he's going to die from the vacuum of space, the cold, the lack of air, everything. He will die. He will die from suffocation if she can, you know, just suffocate him somehow. She's a lot stronger than him physically. Also, she can just drown him. And yeah, Wolverine is proven to have those weaknesses, and he can die and not heal from drowning, suffocation, and so on. So she could just, you know, kick him into space, drown him, or suffocate him, and so on. Just, you know, put his hand into the sand and just hold him there till he's dead. And the lava, like again we talked about and discussed this with some people in the comments, the lava should also, of course, destroy his flesh. Even if adamantium could not melt, he will still, I mean, his flesh will still be completely, you know, destroyed from the lava. There's no doubt about it. So he can't just be a skeleton. His healing factor comes from his flesh mostly. I mean, not from his bones. So even if he's complete skeleton, if he has no organs to function with and brain and all of that, he will be dead. So the question here is not whether or not Wolverine would have killed Wonder Woman, because he obviously cannot do that. And here in this instance, I mean, she will even overcome him on the, you know, on a warrior level, because she's amazing. I mean, he of course can, you know, fight. He has rage. Wonder Woman as well has been known to have rage mode when she removes her bracelets. Wolverine is great in hand-to-hand combat, but Wonder Woman is on another level. So yeah, I mean, she can defeat gods. Also, so hand-to-hand combat, Wonder Woman is like the very personification of the ultimate warrior, basically. So he won't be able to kill her anyways. But what happened here should be discussed, and I do have something to say about that. Okay, so he's coming out of the lava, all on fire. Again, that's not possible. And the next thing to say here is that if half of his body is gone, completely gone, without the adamantium skeleton and any of that, why is not the other part of his body gone? Because he went into the lava simultaneously, you know, at the same time. So if half of his body is gone, the rest of his body will be gone too. There's no different kinds of temperature. He went with his whole body instantly. So if half his body is gone, the rest, there's just no reason the rest of his body, you know, from the tummy up, to not be gone. Absolutely no logic to that. No, nothing, zilch. So he shouldn't be able to do this. The only way, you know, he should be able to do this if he is Terminator, you know, some kind of a new Terminator type. Because even if you're mainly made of metal, like, you know, Arnie was, you won't get out of there. But anyway, and you may, but yeah, it's not adamantium even. But you get my point. I mean, the Terminator is not made of flesh. He only has bone, a little bit of flesh on, you know, on, but that's it. Anyways, he's all metal. Hope you get my point. I mean, Okay, now that. Again, she looks awesome. That's not a thing. Okay, so Wonder Woman is a very tall woman. Everybody knows that. She's a very, very tall woman. And he is half a man. Literally. He cannot get to that level of height, even if it's up to her chest. And his claws are not that long. You know, his hand should be half through her torso in order to his claws to be there, you know, so far up front. So that's another thing. Yeah, there's just no way how he can stand like that, and he's burning up. Yeah, he's already like, at least show him how he's standing and doing this without a body, I mean, without half of his body. Yeah, how the heck he was able to pierce her chest with this. So, yeah. And that was it, yeah. Basically. Yeah, guys. So that you know, those are my points on this. What else I can say? Wonder Woman wins. The way you think of it, Wonder Woman still wins. And let's just say that was Old Man Logan. I mean, he will be even more dead without half of his healing factor and so on. And if we put Wonder Woman like she is now, you know, a full-on goddess, he's totally dead. Again, just no contest, because now she can't be hurt from any metal without, you know, some kind of a godly powers to that metal. Again, no matter how physically strong it is, if she can't be hurt, because she just can't be hurt by anything that's not some kind of, you know, godly-like. And her physical strength is almost unmeasurable. She can hold the heaviest object in this universe, and so on. So yeah, guys, basically comparing, I don't know what else I can tell you, like a lion maybe to a little dog. I mean, it's not fair to compare like that. I'm just saying that Wolverine loses, and even in this scenario I do not fault, you know, the creators of those videos, because they are amazing and they're doing an amazing job. But you know, in order to get those people to fight, they have to think of something, otherwise you're going to have 2 seconds of a fight. Kinda like in the similar way, if Superman decides not to play fair and just do not care, you know, fight to the death, like, you know, those videos present obviously a superhero fight to the death every time, he would just blast Batman from the sky. He can be as high as you can possibly imagine in the sky, and just with his heat vision, and that is going to be it. He could just blow him into oblivion with his breath. He could just freeze him. He can do anything. But of course, in order to have a fight between Batman and Superman, something must be thought of, something has to be created as a scenario in which a Superman has to always hold back as much as possible, and he has to be occupied with something else, like in, you know, in Batman v Superman. He was not wanting to hurt Batman at first, he just wanted to get him to listen to him. He tried, but he didn't succeed, so then he really got mad because Batman really angered him with his toys and guns and all of that, and we saw the fight that we saw. Of course, Superman wasn't aware there's something that could weaken him, the kryptonite. All those circumstances must be created, otherwise you're just going to have, like, not even a second of total annihilation, in this case from Wonder Woman. So guys, those are my thoughts on the superpower beatdown. Once again, amazing work of those guys in the team, and this amazing actress and all of that. Of course, the guy that plays Wolverine does an amazing job as well. I'm just saying, she really impressed me with everything on another level. Let me know what you think in the comments as always. Until next time with KDG Reviews.